Yeah, and out. Yeah, yeah. Bitch, I'm Big Mama. He call me Big Mama. He love his Big Mama. Big Mama. Big Mama. Yeah, Big Mama. Yeah, Big Mama. Yeah, Big Mama. Yeah, I get wet when he.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Marie Sims back with another video. Today I'm just going to be introducing my new program that I've been working on for quite some time. I call it the Medic program. Basically, a program that helps read LastException files more clearly and list them in plain English basically. Excuse me. Yeah, you know how like LastException files, it looks like a bunch of gibberish and you don't know how to read it and things like that. It helps read it more clearly and narrow down the errors and possibilities and things like that. So I'm gonna drop right into it. Right now I have opened the folder for Medic. This is what you would download. It will come zipped like this. All you have to do is right click it, extract all, and another folder like this will pop up. Then you would click into that folder, and then you're gonna see all this. If you have my CC organizer, then it'll pretty much look the same like this, and it's the same rules for that. Don't touch anything else in this folder. Don't pull anything out. Don't put anything else in. Leave it as is. Keep the exe file in here, and this is how you open a program through this. So you would double click the exe file, which is right here. I already have it open, so I'm going to minimize this. And this is and this is what the program looks like. So I'm going to try to break down like everything, from beginning to end. So I'm going to start with the top. Right now, you're going to see right here it says beta, because like I said, this will be like the beta release, mainly for live testing versions. So I ask for you guys' LastException files and crash files and things like that to help it be more accurate. But now I've tested it with like many different files, but now I need you guys to test it, on your own and relay some feedback to me. So this is why it's called the beta release. It's not 100% perfect, but it's working, and it does the job for some things. Probably some things it might not be super accurate or whatever, but this is why this is a beta release, and this is why I'm releasing the testing version to get more feedback, live feedback on it. So yeah, that's why it says beta right here. And at the top right here is the usual buttons, my donations button. If you like my programs that I create, my bills, anything that I make, feel free to donate. It's just gonna send you to my Patreon tier memberships. There's like donations for like $1.50. If you want to donate, then feel free to donate, and that goes towards my programs. Next is my button for TikTok. Of course, if you want to follow me on TikTok, I would appreciate it. So right here I just put my TikTok because I mostly post on there more than any other thing. So yeah, just follow me on TikTok. And right here is the Discord for my Patreon. This is my Patreon Discord. So if you have any issues with Medic, then you will report it in the Medic channel in my Discord. If you have any issues with my CC organizer, then there's a channel for that, and so on, and a general chat and things like that, just to ask me questions. That, like I've stated elsewhere, that is probably the quickest way to get to me or to get an answer from me. I don't really get messages like that on Patreon like right away. They would notify me, but making it look like it was just sent, but then I'll go on there and say like, oh, this was sent like 6 hours ago. So I don't know, but Discord is probably the easiest way to get a hold of me and to report any issues. So there's my Discord. And right here is on the left, this is called the Scan Center. So again, it's called Medic, so I kind of, some of the wording is probably like hospital clinic vibes or themes or something like that. So it's like a hospital and clinic vibe thing going on. So that's why it's called the Scan Center, and it says right here, patient intake for your Sims 4 log. I just thought it would be cute, so I just added all that. Right here, it's just a quick, it's called Quick Help, a quick help feature, stating like, this states like if you click this, some common problems, this is what it shows, and it shows some common problems and some helpful solutions. So if you click one of these, like right here, the first one says, freeze before main menu. Like if your game freezes before you get to the main menu and doesn't want to go to the main menu or whatever. So you click that and it'll show you like some quick help tips. Right here it says, if that happens, the common causes are incomplete furniture, incomplete functional CC sets like foods or recipes, outdated scripts, or incomplete mod sets. So yeah, stuff like that. And then another one would be like if you have a infinite loading into household or your world. If you have infinite loading, then some common causes for that are broken CC beds, outdated script mods, or a corrupt save or anything like that. So this right here is just quick help, common issues. If you click it and then click show quick help, it shows you common issues or what the possibility could be. This one says if your creative sim won't open, or if you're stuck loading to create a sim, common causes would be broken sliders or outdated creative sim related script mods. So yeah, this is just a quick help tool if you just want to use it. Click it and then you just click show quick help. Okay, and then right here, I'm gonna go right here. It says confidence note. ModMedic gives best match troubleshooting based on evidence in this log and your mods folder. Some Sims 4 errors do not name the exact file, and I want to be clear on that. And I put that in my Patreon post. I can't force it to just make up stuff for you guys, obviously, but if your error file does not exactly name the problem mod, then obviously ModMedic is not going to name the exact mod. But I've made it to where it would put it in a certain category. Like if your game is messing up and it's a trait or something, but ModMedic doesn't know what exact trait, it will tell you that it's in the trait category, so you would know, okay, so it's not my animations, it's not my furniture, it's not this, it's a trait. It will tell you that so you can focus on traits. So if it can't name the exact trait sometimes, but it will tell you, hey, it's definitely a trait causing this, based off of evidence in your error file. All right. So okay, let me go here. Right here, you will put your game version. It's pretty optional. It should detect your game version when you add your Sims 4 folder location. You can auto detect it or browse it and click where your Sims 4 is installed and have it like that. And so, alright, now to the real thing. Let me expand this a little more. Okay, now the scan diagnostic tools. Obviously, the first one would be scan LastException. I have scan UI, scan LastCrash, open logs folder, save report, and report unknown error. So I'm just gonna start with this one. I have some old files that I'm just gonna use for testing. Right now, you click scan LastException. It will, of course, open your Sims 4 folder if you have one in there. Or if you have any old ones or whatever. It's gonna open every time because I figured some people may want to look at like older ones, I guess. So I just kept it like that. But yeah, I saved some over here. I'm gonna open a LastException file. I think someone sent me this. I don't know if this is my own. I don't think so. And then the error report pops up right here. I'm gonna go through it step by step. Like I said, it's like a hospital vibe thing going on almost. Alright, it says the risk level. would be medium, but it is recommended to fix this problem immediately. Triage level would be urgent care, and it's warning, meaning it's a medium level, but it's a warning, so you should definitely fix it, if that makes sense. And it says mod related, and says maybe. Okay, this button, not this button, this sentence right here, it'll tell you if it's mod related, because some things are not mod related, like crashes could be due to like your graphics driver or something. So if it's not mod related, it'll tell you. And it says mod medic gives best matches troubleshooting based on evidence in your log and your mods folder. Some sims for errors do not name the exact file, just like I read earlier. Then right here it says the likely culprit. It said this log does not clearly name one exact file, so these are the most likely mods categories to review. So it's not named, like I said earlier, it's not naming the exact file, but it narrowed it down to a certain category. Now this would be wants and fears, custom traits, custom aspirations, and gameplay overhauls and stuff like that. So you go here, it says diagnosis details, the primary condition. The confidence it has would be 82%. That is a WIMS error. The WIMS error, and right here it breaks it down a little bit more. It says the game hit an error inside the once WIMS system while processing a WIMS set, and a reference item was none. This log does not name a specific file. In modded games, the most common contributors are the mods that change the wants and fears. So certain mods that change wants and fears are almost always custom traits and custom aspirations, which is what it says right here. So this is like, I tried to put it in plain English for you guys. Just basically use the way I understand it, and I added it in like this. So if it's a WIMS system error, that means it's something messing with the wants and traits. Not the wants and traits, the wants and fears WIMS system. And those are almost always aspirations and custom traits. So you might have an outdated trait in your game. You might have an outdated aspiration in your game. And that is something you should look at. And that's basically what it's telling you right here. It says a likely problem, same thing. It just breaks it down even more as you scroll down. Likely problem says the same thing. Check your custom traits, check your aspirations. If you have any custom ones, download it. Why this was flagged. It says the primary diagnosis match, gameplay system error, WIMS, modded but no mod identified. WIMS wants and fears error pattern detected. So this is why it was flagged, because it detected that something was using the WIMS and wants system error. Okay, right here it says, it does give you like an idea if you have like duplicates or whatnot. So this person has 2 duplicates, and they're just warning you to check your duplicates. Excuse me. To check your duplicates, because that could also be a problem. It says secondary findings. It breaks it down even more, because usually some things could be like one thing at a time or whatever, but it had a primary finding, and this is a secondary finding. Secondary finding would be broken animation also in the game. Confidence is 70%, which is pretty high. Gameplay attribute error, modded but no mod identified. So what it's saying is you also may have like broken animations, broken traits, or broken aspirations in your game. So right here it says if a mod was clearly detected, it will say mod detected right here under detected mods. Okay, and then you scroll down to treatment plan, and just gives you an idea of what to exactly do once you exit your game. Okay, let's scroll down, like pause, and then it lets you know, like sometimes if you don't know, maybe you just added something and that's probably the issue and you don't know. It lets you know a few of the recently added mods and CC files that you just added. This is something that someone just put in their game before they had the error. So it just lists everything that you just put in the game. In case you forget, because I don't know if people still organize their folder. Yep, and then here it goes right here. At the end, it says non-mod possibility check. It says these are just extra checks in case it wasn't a specific mod. And yeah, it just lets you know other things you can do. Yep, it lets you know other things you can do. And this is the type of LastException right here. Okay, this one's the once and fears one. I want to see if I can get another one. I think I have another one, so I can show you how it was. Let me see. I don't know if it was this one. Here's one. Here it goes. Alright, and here's another one that can better show you what it can do. The risk level is high, which means you need to fix this now. Triage level ER, you're in critical condition. Mod related, likely, which is, basically yes. It said mod medic, okay, that's the same thing. Right. Likely culprit and categories. This log is picking up on functional food or drink recipe or functional CC sets. Okay, right here it says the primary condition, missing pack resource, custom recipe drink, 95%. Very high, which is your missing pack syndrome, which means you're missing a game pack for something you have downloaded, which I'm assuming would be the food or drink item. Let me scroll down a little bit. Okay, a custom tuning item, often a recipe or a drink is referencing a pack safe resource or final product that isn't available in the game. This usually happens when a CC requires a pack you do not own or the functional set is incomplete or outdated. So this error is pointing to something. You may have a food item, a custom food item that requires a certain pack, and you don't have that pack, so it's coming back as an error, is what it's basically saying. I tried to put all this in plain English. I understand it, so I'm hoping you guys can understand it. But yeah, that's basically what it's saying. So you would check your custom food items and things like that to narrow it down. So likely problem mod is a custom recipe tuning reference, usually caused by CC that requires a pack you do not own or incomplete outdated functional set. Okay, and it says again why it was flagged. You're missing pack. Okay, this person also has 2 duplicates. Secondary findings, another scan of your folder, and it found a secondary finding, which would be available pack save. That's the same one we just read, the one that's incomplete. It says a critical, and that's 95%, and an incomplete functional set often freezes, which means you may, if you're experiencing freezing in your game, that could be why. Another warning is letting you know you have a broken animation and you have a broken trait. So these are things that you just have to focus on looking at to try to fix your game better. As you scroll all the way down. Okay. See this one right here. It says likely problem content. It says buff motives, hunger, starving, ghost. This is not necessarily the exact name of the mod. This is saying whatever mod is causing this buff to pop up is the mod that's causing you the problem, the trait that's causing you the problem. This is for the secondary finding. So the secondary finding, if you see a buff like this, you have to find or remember the trait that it comes from and remove that trait. So this is the thing that's causing the error in that trait. Okay, 1 second. Yep, right here. Let's go past this a little bit. Alright, search terms, best match. For the pack sync error, it says a Sims 4 cafe recipe. So it's a custom cafe recipe. Could be the error for the missing pack error, and for the trait error is whatever trait is giving this buff. Okay, again, scroll down, recently added CC files. Okay, more and more and more, and just break it down more. And I'm gonna do one more LE scan. See, I think it's, I don't know if it's that one. It's the same. More LE scan. I think these are the same. Okay, that's probably the same one. Alright, let me do a, we're gonna do a crash. I think I have a crash one. Okay, last crash right here. Let me do that one. Okay, last crash. This one, saying risk level medium, triage level urgent care. Is it mod related? It says no based on evidence. This file does not clearly name an exact culprit. So these are what you will review first. Engine crash. Okay, patient status, engine crash detected. Mods are not implicated by this file. This last crash file does not include script errors or mod file names in the stack trace. It only contains engine memory addresses. That means there is not enough evidence in this to blame mods. However, a meme dump is included, which can sometimes contain hidden clues, drivers, overlays, and mod strings. So primary diagnosis that match this would be an engine level crash, which means, you know, you should check your drivers, update your drivers. I don't know if everybody has certain types of computers. You can update your drivers if you search for drivers and right click to update them. But yeah, this crash is what it is basically saying. Yep, it was an engine level crash, so this crash had nothing to do with the game. These are not my files, so see, yep, that one had nothing to do with the game, so it'll tell you that's what engine level crash is. Let me see if this is a different one. That's a different, it's the same one. Try that one. Okay, so that's the, I don't think I have a UI one. Let me see. I think I might have one. For UI. Okay, this one is a UI exception. I only have one of those. Scroll down, this is what it detected so far. Not clearly tied to a specific mod in this law. Said this was flagged because pie menu category is missing. Pie menu category is missing. Duplicate package file names are found in the folder. Okay, so basically, yeah, they're pretty much keeping it short. Said these are their UI related mods detected in your mods folder. UI script mods must match your game patch version. This person, it says script mods in the game, and it gives you the date right here, and overrides. Brand. Diagnosis, still the same thing. Pod menu category missing, and the custom interaction is missing. So most common mod types involve interaction framework mods, romance and pregnancy overhauls, personality trait systems, and mods that reorganize the pod menu. So if you have a trait that has like social interactions, that's going to be on your pod menu, stuff like that. If they're on the pod menu in the game, they may be causing an error. Okay, I did a LastException, last UI, last crash. Okay, so what you can do, another thing you can do is you can save the report. If you want to save it anywhere, it's gonna save to your Sims 4 folder, like this. Go to my Sims 4, and then right here you're gonna have a folder that's gonna be created in here in case you just want to save your reports. And it says right here, my medic reports, and it'll save the ones that you wanted to save in here. So I'm gonna minimize that. And then under save reports, call up report unknown error. So we can use this as an example. If you feel like this report is not really telling you that much, it should tell you more, you can report this. So you can click report error. This will save in that same place that I showed you right here, and as unknown error and with a date. And then it says right here, you can send this file when you want me to review an unknown error pattern. So if you feel like this is not telling you enough, you're confused, whatever like that, you can save this file and then send it, I guess, to my Discord for more clarification. And yeah, this is pretty much the app. Like I said, it's in a beta release. There's so much more that I'm trying to do with it, but I need like actual other people to use it. So this is why I'm releasing it right now. I just want everyone to use it, everyone to obviously read the description or follow this video if I'm explaining everything clearly enough for you. And yeah, did I click this one? This one is an open logs folder. That's basically the same thing. It opens your Sims 4 folder for you and shows you where the mod medic reports save as. This has nothing to do with your game at all. This just saves them there for you. This has nothing to do with it. People like to make up stuff, but it has nothing to do with it. But yeah, I hope you guys use it. I hope it helps some people. I should have saved the ones that did, but there were a few that were just definitely on point. I don't know why I didn't save them, but there were a few LastException files that were definitely on point, that definitely pinpointed the issue, said the exact mod or whatever. So it's not like everyone that I just showed or whatever. There's definitely other ones that can figure the exact one out, if the error file says it, of course. So yeah, give this a try. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any issues, let me know. You can let me know on my Discord or whatever. Read the post description to learn how to use it, or listen to this video again. I don't know. If you feel like one of these reports isn't saying too much for you, report the unknown error by saving it and then sending me the file. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this program. This is only the beginning. I plan on making it even smarter, and I just need you guys' help to do it. So yep, use this mod. Have fun, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.